Okay, sounds good. I'm sorry I didn't start recording early, but I mean, you guys who are gonna watch later, you haven't missed anything. So how do you sync the strategy? All you need to do is come down here to your cycle. Click on cycle, and for cycle, that's this part. Once you click on cycle, it's gonna bring you to this point. And what you want to do is you want to go to this place and you want to type start canceling. No, cancel. Hope you can still see me. Can you still see me? Okay. I hope you guys can still see me though. Okay. So you want to go in here and then you want to type what? SupremeX. One word. One word. So come in here and then you type SupremeX. I'm going to do the same thing now. SupremeX. One word, right? And once you type it, just hit on this search. Click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to bring this out. Click on that too. You click on this, and then right over here, you click on this. Right? So for the purpose of this, I'm going to cancel this person's sync because the person has given me authorization to use it as a like an apparatus. So I'm going to cancel it. Click on cancel, and then now this is what shows. This is what you are going to see. Hold on, let me see if I need to admit anybody in. Nope. Everybody's in. Okay. Oh, submit. I wish I did that setting in a way that you can just come in automatically. I'm sorry I didn't do the setting that way before I came into, but it's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go back because of people just joining. Now, how do you sync the strategy? And I usually don't go back in every webinar because I expect that people should, I expect people will join as early as possible so that we can all be on the same page, usually. But okay, it's all good. Now, I'm going to go back and just quickly explain briefly. Now, if you're just joining and you're on Royal Queue and you're frustrated or you're earning peanuts and you're not happy, and many of you are complaining, oh, this bot is rubbish, this bot is garbage, this bot doesn't work, that is wrong. That is wrong. The guys who created these bots to make what we call manual trading, the complexity of manual trading, to make it easy, to make it very easy. Very easy. So before now, there were few people making money trading Forex, trading cryptocurrency. Why? Because they understood what we call how to read indicators. But now you don't need to have this knowledge anymore using these bots. Everything is all automated, right? And that's the good thing about this. So if you are using this bot and you're not making money, it's because you're not using the right strategy. You're not using the right strategy. That's why. And what is the right strategy? The right strategy is a strategy that even when you buy something, right? You only make profits in the real world when the price goes up, right? You buy it at 5, you sell it at 10, right? That's when you make profit. So you make $5 profit. That's in the real world. And in the real world, if the price goes down, you're so sad, you're angry. Anybody that comes across to you at that time, you're going to vent, right? That's the real world. This is the real world. But using these bots is different. These bots, when you buy something at this point, it goes up, you're happy, you're making profit. When it goes down, using these bots, you are happy too. That's why many people, when there's a dip, people who understand this bot, they are always very happy. And I'm going to show you why now. So, but guess what? You don't need to know anything about trading. All you need to do is, like I said, do exactly what this person did. This person called me some days back. And what did the person do? The person was having negative, minus 25, minus 30, minus 40, minus 15. And the person called me and said, hey, Mr. David, I heard about the strategy. How do I sync it? And look at now, if you go to the person, look at the person called me on the 24th, and look at the person has started making profit. See, look at what the person made after. Look at a new day has just started, and that's why you see nothing yet. And the person just really started not long. Look at the difference between this, and this, and this, and this. They're quite different. And this one was because the person signed somebody under himself. That's why he got 10 USDT. So, but now, since the person started trading using this strategy, look at it. You can also do the same thing. And this is without doing anything. Once you sync the strategy, that's all. If you do something else that I'll be showing you, you can even make ×2 of this daily. ×2, ×2, ×2. Now, how do you go about it? Very easy. All you need to do is go to cycle, like I said, over here, right? Once you get to cycle, right here, for those just joining us, right here, type Supreme, one word, SupremeX. Type it there. So I'm going to type it here now, and I'm going to say SupremeX and search. And search. And then it's going to come out. This is it. Click on it. And then it's going to bring this. Now, this chart, their chart is very useful, but I'm just going to be explaining. But in case I don't mention your capital, you can come here and check their chart. Or you can even chat with them. Tell them you can chat with them. They respond always. Chat with them. Also, I think they have a Telegram group that you can also join. And it's a group of people because different responses. And they respond always, right? Now, you can ask them whatever question it is, you know? You can ask them whatever question it is. And then you can see how much your capital is, what you put as first buy. We're going to get there now. So what do you need to do next? Click on this percentage. Click on this, right? Click on it. And once you get here, depending on your wallet, you see automatically Binance gets selected, and then you have Huobi. So select whichever one you use. This person uses Huobi. So I'm going to select Huobi because this person is synced to Huobi wallet. If you use Binance, select Binance. Now, it might look like this is graded out. No, it's the app. It's not graded out. Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. Sync. Okay, I'm going to select Huobi first and then click on sync. Over here is where you put your first buy. And over here is where you put pieces, first buy, pieces. That's all you need to do. How do you know the first buy to put? Very easy. If you have a capital of 100, your first buy should be 10. Your pieces should be 1. If you have a capital of 200, your first buy should be 10. Your pieces should be 2. If you have a capital of 300, your first buy should be 10. Your pieces should be 3. If you have a capital of 400, your first buy should be 10. Your pieces should be 4. If you have a capital of 500, your first buy should be 10. Your pieces should be 5. If you have a capital of 600, I would advise you keep your first buy to 10 and keep your pieces to 6. But you can also do 23, right? For 600, okay? If you have a capital of 700, same thing, 10, 7, or 26 still. If you like that, like now, you know the maths, right? what did I do? I just divided 100 by each of it. 100 divided by 100, 10 divided by 100, that's 2 divided by 100. So whatever your capital is, divide it by 100. If you want to do 10, divide it by 100. If you want to do 20, divide it by 200. If you want to do 30, divide it by 300. So if I'm going to do 30 here, I'm just going to do 30 and 2 coins, right? For 600. If it's 900, I can just do 30 and 3 coins, or 10 and 9 coins, or 20 and 4 coins. And you understand the logic, right? So this person actually has, oh man, I forgot. But let me just say the person has, let's see, if the person has 1,000, let's say the person has 1,000. I don't know, I think 900, but I'm not sure. Or 1,002, I'm not sure. Okay, let's say the person has 1,002. So I'm going to divide this by, I want to do it by 300, right? So 300, that's 4. So I'm just going to put 30 and 4, right? So whatever you want to use, if you want to use 10, just say 10 times 10, that's 100. Divide the capital by this 100, right? So how do you do it? Listen, your capital, this is the math. Capital divided by whatever you want to use. If it's 10, 10 by 10. If it's 20, 20 times 10. If it's 30, 30 times 10. If it's 40, times 10. So if your capital is, if the person's capital is 1,200, the person, I want to use 40 for the person, right? So that will be 400. 12 divided by 400, right? That will be 3. So I'm going to use 40, first by 40, and 3 pieces for the person. Or I use, so 30, that will be 30 times 10. That's 300 divided by 1,002. That's 4. So I'm going to use, yeah, that's 4. I'm going to use 30 times 30 USD and 4 pieces for the person. It depends, whatever you want to use, right? So that's what I want to use. Otherwise, you can use 10. And let me use 10 for you guys. So I use 10 and use, no, don't let me use 10. Let me use 20 and then I'll use 6, right? 6 pieces. That's 20, that's what I did. I just did 20 times 10. That's 200. 200 divided by the capital 1, 2. That's 6. That's it. That's what I did. 20. Okay. So once you do that, please don't put more than what your capital can carry. If you want to make money on this board, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Make it little by little and compound. I'm going to show you what you can do to even make more. Watch. So 20 and 6, and then click on sync. You see, sync successful. And then if I go to the person's, go back, you would see over here, the trades have opened. You see them? You see them? They have opened. Now, these are anything that is with, these are the trades that the person was using before, personally. And another one, there's one also on 6 or something. Yeah, and this one. Right? So these ones are the old ones. Now, this is the one the person has been syncing, right? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah. Now, look at this. Once the bot is opened for you, you know that the person has more money here, right? You can see 1,300 or 200 and something. Oh, I even used, I even used less. 1,900 and something, right? Now, you know you have money. Click this, click on this trade, click on this, click on it, I click on it, it takes you here. Now, you can see it as 20, let's say 20. And then you can see it's on minus 26 floating loss. You want to know how much do you want to add to this coin? So if I want to add 50 to this coin or make it 100, right, to this coin, that's 20, right? So I need to add 80 more to make it 100, right? Now, okay. Okay, I need to add 80 more to make it 100, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add the 80 directly. I'm not going to add 80 directly to it, no. Because if I add 80 directly to it, it's going to affect this, it's going to go more negative. So I'm going to do this strategically. How do I mean? I'm going to add something to this 20, that would make, I will add something to this from here that will make the remaining of this be half of what is here. So if this is 20, if I add 20 from here to this, that's plus 20. I'll be left with 60 here, right? It's still okay. So, because by the time I add 20 to this, it's going to divide it. Watch, let's do it. Click on buy. If you want to add to it, click on this. Don't do this if you don't have too much capital. Do this. Click on buy. Highlight this market price. And then over here, type little by little, be adding it little by little. So I'm going to type 20. And I'm going to say confirm. Now watch this, watch this. Can you see that? It has added 20. You see that it divided it by 2. You reduced it, right? Now, and I'm going to now add, if I add 60, it will make this more. So I don't want to add 60 immediately. I'll just add 10 to it again. Gradually, so that the negatives don't go so, I'll add 10 to it again, so that I'll be left with 50, right? Now, you see, 50 now. So you see, the negative is still okay, within range. Now I'm going to add the 50 to it, right? And then my negative is still going to stay within range. You see, 50 to it now. Can you see it? If I had added 80 to that $10, this wouldn't have been minus 12. This might be minus 30 something. Can you see the strategy? Can you see these people? You see how their strategy, it works. It will close for you. And then once you've put 100 there, go there. Watch others too. Be watching the coin. If you have time, stay and be watching it. If you don't have time, leave it. It's going to close. You don't need to watch it. It's going to close. You don't need to watch it. You can do the same to others. If you have enough money there, just come again. Let me just do one more so that you can understand it. Let me do this one, EOS. Click on buy. Remember, highlight this market price. And then over here, type in the amount you want to, it's called manual replenishment. Manual replenish. That's what it's called, right? Now, what you just need to do is type here. This is, oh no, this is the one we did already, right? Oh, this is the other one. You see that everything is already changing to positive. You see how these guys, their strategy works, but never mind. Let's just finalize it. Which one? Okay, this one just opened. Yeah. So let's do this one. So click on buy, market price. Now, I want to add 100 to this, right? 20. Now, if I try to add 100, you will see that this negative would increase more. It might go to minus 30 something or minus 40 something. If it's 30 something, go to minus 40 something. But I don't want to do it that way. So I want to keep reducing the negative. So I'll come here, add 20. Because it's 100, I want to make sure that gets to this gets to 100. So add 20. You see, it's already 40. The negative is still within range. You see, nothing happened. Well, let me come here. Now I have 40, right? I'll add another 10. Keep watching. You see? Okay, it has added already, and then I will now add 50 because it's equal to this. I'll now add 50. Okay. Can you see? Within range. If I didn't add it this way, if I had added 90 to that 10 or that 20 directly that way, it would have made this almost on the spot, negative 40 something. Even now it's because it's dipping. That's why it's like this, not because I added this. But if I added it, it would have made that negative 20 something, negative 40 something. Then now plus this new dip would have been like negative 60 something. So just add it. Once you add it, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Don't do anything. You don't need to do anything. The coins will close by itself. When it closes, it would reopen again. You don't need to do anything to it. Before now, I was synced. I had tried so many. Before now, I tried so many strategies. Before now, when I first started this, I tried QQQ. I tried JD, Winner. I tried a lot of them. But guess what? I mean, they're good, but at a particular time, they possibly take you to large negatives, right? They take you to negatives, deep negatives at a particular time. And that's also because the coins don't change regularly for these guys, all the KQQ, JD Winner and all that. And the Neves, there's a guy, the Neves is good too. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's like SupremeX. The only difference is the Neves will take 2%. SupremeX will just take 0.3 or 0.5 or 0.7. They don't take too much money. They don't. JD Winner takes 1%. QQQ takes possibly 1%. So these guys make money for you and they take less. And what they do also is they change their strategies. And when I mean strategies, they change their coins. If you see, once this coin closes, another one opens immediately, you know, and like that, they change the coins. But other ones, once the coin closes, that coin will open again. Now, a coin has a characteristics of strength and weakness. Now, when a coin goes up and makes profit for you, trust me, it becomes weak. You know what to do? It will come down again. And so when you keep trading a coin, you're on that coin, on that coin, on that coin, on that coin, on that coin. Before you know, it will take you to dips of minus 50. I've seen minus 50 before, minus 50%. And when you get here, you would recover because you do not lose. You don't lose on Royal Q, but you have to wait for some weeks, days, sometimes hours, sometimes days, sometimes weeks. Sometimes it can be months. So you don't want that. So you want a strategy that changes your coins. It changes it, gives you new coins, new coins, new coins. And you know what these people do? I have a feeling they go and they sit down and they watch the market. How do you watch the market? Let me tell you, I trade manually, but when I look at the coins these guys select, I imagine, I know that they are professional traders, because when you come in, if you go to, if you go to, what's it called here? Let's come to OOB. Let's come to OOB. Yes. Now, I'm sure you can see my screen. These things are called candlestick. That's an indicator. Professionals look at it. They have a meaning. You see this one, the square is green, and it has a line, one thin line. You see, same thing here. It has a meaning. They have meaning. Look at this one. They have meaning, but that's for professionals. And I have a feeling they look at those things called indicators. There are many of them. You have candlestick, you have MACD. You know, for those who are interested in trading, learning more about manual trade, you can go learn about candlestick indicator. You get, but you don't need it when you use the bots. You don't need it. I have a feeling they study these things, and that's why all their coins usually close. All of their coins usually close, and it closes very quick. Another thing you need to do is, usually some people, if you look at the setting of this coin was set up to take profits at 1.3, right? Now, sometimes you don't need to wait for it to get to 1.3 before you take the profits. What you need to do is keep watching, what you need to do is keep watching, keep watching this part. Keep watching these points. You see that point? Keep watching your profits. If you see a profit that you are okay with, because it keeps going to go to plus 12, go to plus 20 something. If you see a profit here that you are okay with, go right there, click on it, click on sell, and click on confirm. And it will sell it the way it is. It won't wait for it to get to 1.3 before it sells to some automatically. The problem with doing this is when you do that, if this coin was volatile, if this coin was doing well for you or doing well, and the owners of SupremeX strategy say they want to stay on that coin, it won't open that coin for you immediately again. And it won't open another coin immediately on the spot. You have to go back again, go to mine, or just go to what's it called? Go to Circle, go on Sync, and resync again, and then it will open another coin for you. When you stop a coin manually, you sell a coin manually, it doesn't buy that coin immediately again. And it doesn't open a new trade. You have to go and resync. Look at this now. If this person was on this coin, you might say, okay, minus 0.21. That's plus 0.04. I'm not yet okay with it. He will decide to wait and say, no, I'm not okay with it yet. I would wait for it to change. And then when it gets to maybe plus something, okay, the reason is because there is 20. When it gets to plus something, then you can take the profit. And it gets to 0.1 or 0.2, you can take the profit or something, right? If the person actually wants to take the profit this way, all the person needs to do is click on it, click on sell, and click on confirm. You see, it's gone. Can you see it? It's gone. If you look here, you see it, new sell, IOTA. But can you see that it did not open another one again? Can you see? It did not open another one again. But you know what? Those things, closing those things small, is what makes up 50 USDT, because sometimes these coins might not get to 1.3 immediately. But when you take from here, small, just wait for it to get to something substantial. Maybe after you manually replenish it, like this one now, if it goes up, because there is 100 on it, it will give you more, even when it's on plus 0.20 or plus 0.20, it will give you more year on profit. And then you can close that one. Close it once, but remember, once you close it, you need to go back to Circle. Look at that. Look at that. You see, keep watch. You see, at 0 points, you see that it's giving you something more. You see that? More. It's on 0.10. It's giving you 0. It's on 0.14. It's giving you 0.1. Yeah. It's on 0.20. It's giving you 0.0 something. So when you see that, oh, you know what? You've made 0.18. You can just quickly come here and you see all the coins are on positive already. When did we open them? Just now. That's to let you know how good these guys are. Your strategy is perfect. Click on it. Click on sell. Confirm the sell. If you want to sell it at the premature state, you don't need to wait, right? It has sold it already, right? And you can see that's for manually replenished coins. When you manually replenish it, you make more. So if you have 200, personally, if I have 200, I would do, if I have $200, I would do 20 and I'll do one coin. When he buys that 20, the remaining 80 or 180 there, you know what I'll do? I'll use 80 from here to manually replenish this and be taking it, boom, be taking it slowly, small, open it again, take it small, open it again. You can see. That's how it works. That's how good their strategy is. And then when you take it and you want to open another one, you can see it didn't open another one because we closed it manually. Just come back to circle, By that time, you don't need to type it again. You should have it here already. You see it, SupremeX. Just click on it, open, click on the coin. Click on Uobi or your wallet cancel. You can see cancel. Click on cancel. And then I don't know what I did the other time, but click on sync again. I think I did, I'm not sure, 30, right? Or 40, I don't know. 26, yeah, I think 20. And 6, right? Do it again. And then it will open the remaining. So if it add 4 open before, it will add 2 more to it, right? That's it. So you can see, then you see, that's another one open already. You see, a new one open. You can see EOS, you can see another one is open. That's GLT open already. IOTA, you can see, this one, it has already 0.3 something. Take it. We don't need to wait for it. Take it. But be careful, because when you are clicking, be careful so that this doesn't turn to negative. So do it quickly. That's it. And come back again, manually replenish it. Buy. Very easy. I want to add 100 to it. So 80 to it to make it 100. So add 20, right? So once you add 20, keep watching here, watch here. You see, it increased it, right? You can see it increases and decreases it. Now that's 40 already. So I'm going to add 10, all right? I'm going to add 10 to make it 50 so that I can have 50 on the other side. So add 10 more, and then I now add the 50. When it's 50, when this is equals to 50, I'll now add 50 to divide it by 2. And then I add my 50. Now you can see it, you can see the market, you can see it's really speeding. They chose a very wonderful coin. That's why it's speeding. You can see, look at this now. Sorry, look at this now. Look at this. Take that too. Take it. You see, take it little by. You see, this is practical. It's not Photoshop. I'm doing it live. You see, take it little by little. Take it. You see, I wish I had manually replenished this one so that it would have been 0.2 by now. And I'll keep taking it. Take it little by little. When you take it, that's what eventually sums up and starts to add up to your daily stuff. And then you keep doing it. If you have the time to sit on it, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And that's exactly how you make profits on the Royal Q bots. I think I'll stop now and I'll take your questions. But before then, Let me go back and sync this every other thing I stopped here. SupremeX, make OB, cancel, confirm, sync, was it 20? Yep, 20. The person had 1,900. So I'll put 30. Let's say 1,500. 208, 9. Yeah, 20, 30 and 9. No, 30, that's 300 times 7, 6. Yeah, 6, sorry. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, and then we're good. And then by the time you go back, you see that's open the coins back. You see new coins. Can you see? You see, it's not the same. Acro, you see? Open it, you see? Easy. Okay, so now time for your questions. And I'm going to take your questions. I think somebody has his hands raised, and I'm going to go to that person first. Raised hand, Philip Umwe. Hi, Philip. Hi, Philip. Unmute yourself and ask your question if you're still here.
Okay, good evening, sir.
How you doing, sir? Evening.
I'm fine. Please, my question is, I have synced the boat to my trade, but ever since then I've not been doing the manual replacement because I did not understand it then. But it's giving me a lot of drawdown. I'm having, like, it's open 4. I'm having -5, -6, -10, and minus 0.15. So can I at this moment replenish it?
So the reason you possibly add that was yesterday and day before yesterday.
Yeah, due to the maintenance, I discovered that.
Not even maintenance alone. The entire market everywhere crashed. Everywhere. It crashed. So all the coins went down. And that was what happened. So what you need to look at is the market is rising again. The market is better again. 2 things.
Okay.
Either one, you leave it. But before I know what you do, which one you choose, or 2, you close it. But before you choose which one, you need to know how much is your capital.
Okay, I have 500 USDT.
Okay.
Okay,
left.
and
How much is left? How much is your unused, the one down that you always see down here?
From the one I'm seeing down at that Binance platform,
Yeah.
I'm seeing, sorry, from the robot platform, I am.
Hello? Oh, did we lose him? Oh, no. I need to get, you need to get back so that you can ask the questions.
Balance is 180. What I'm seeing is 185.
Beautiful. So the other ones, look at what I did here. You see this person? This thing has been there for the person, right? You see, I didn't touch it. You see, I didn't close it, right? I left it. But you know what I did? I opened something else for the person, and look at it. So what you need to do is, what is your first buy? You have 185 left for your capital 500. What is your first buy? What did you put on first buy?
I put 10, then 4 pieces.
Good. You put 10, then 4 pieces. Now, so this is not what you have anymore, right? This is what you have now. So now, go to your boards. You put 4 pieces, right? So that means you have 4 trades open now, right?
Yes.
One thing you need to look at is, look at the one that has less profits here, that has less profits, that has less loss.
Okay.
What is it? Tell me the one with less loss.
The one with less loss or less profit. The one with less loss is a 2.54%. That is
Minus
the chart. Yes, minus 2.53.
2.53. Click on it. How much do you have on that point? Click on it.
No, I'm seeing there's the one minus 1.9.
Click on that one with minus 1.9.
Okay. The one
How
with
much do you
1.9.
have?
I am seeing, is it from the cycle?
No, how much do you have up here? Up here. From the position amount up here.
Okay, from the position amount. What I have there is 105.9.
105.9. How much do you have
Yes.
here on the margin call? Number of margins.
Number of margin. Okay. Number of margin, I have 9.
9. Leave it, don't worry. You're good. What coin is it?
Okay. ZEC.
Okay, another thing you want to do is click on this click on this strategy mode. Click on it.
I should click on where?
This strategy mode. Strategy mode.
Okay.
Have you clicked on it?
On the same coin.
Yeah, on that same coin where you have one shot,
Yeah,
7,
I've
5.
clicked on it. I've clicked on it.
What do you have
I'm
checked?
seeing whole warehouse mode, then sub-bin mode.
Which one is checked? Which one is clicked? Which one is checked?
The first one, whole warehouse mode.
Oh, that's the problem. So, and thank you for asking that question.
Okay.
Now, when you buy a coin, when the bot buys a coin for you, always click on that coin. Click on it.
Okay.
Click on strategy mode and make sure what you have checked is the sub-bin mode real time. Which one? The last one. No.
Okay, in all the coins that is being bought by the bot.
Yeah, make sure that you check that. Immediately it buys it. That's the first thing you need to do before you start manually replenishing it. Click on this, make sure that this is checked. If you have the first one checked, change it to the last one, always last one. You know why? If you add the last one checked now, while that was still on negative 2 point something, you will still be making money because you are on the 9th margin call. It will be selling and be bringing profits from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You will be making so much profit, even while it's on 9th margin call, even while it's dipped. That's what I was telling you, that when it dips, people still make money. What makes them make money is when this is selected, this. Sometimes they help you select it, but sometimes they forget and they don't select it. This is what you should check. Make sure it's checked. This is what makes you make so much money. Even when the market dips, if it dips eventually, you will still be making money while you're on large negative. This is what makes you. So make sure it's checked. I don't want to go through the explanation now so it doesn't confuse you, but always make sure this is checked, the last one, on every coin the bot buys for you. So now, are you still there? Now what you can do is, since you have minus 1 point something, it's a choice. Either you decide, you know what, minus 1 point something, let me take the loss.
Okay.
And hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, I can hear you faintly. Let me take the loss and close it because it's minus 1 point something.
Okay.
Check the other ones that are there. Some of them should be on sub-bin real-time mode.
Okay.
So you can close this one. Once you close this one, it would add to your 185 and be possibly 285. Then you can go back to your sync. You said you synced, what did you put before? You put 10 what? 10 and what pieces? How many pieces?
And 4.
And 4. So go to your sync and just change it back, still leave it on 10, so that it can open some 2 more for you that you can use and start manually replenishing and be making money while you are there. Add 2 to it. So do 10 and 6. So it will open 2 good ones for you now. Those 2 good ones, manually replenish it the way I just told you. You don't need to make yours 100. You can make yours 50. Each of it 50. So it opens 10, add 10 to it, that will make 20, right? You will be left with 40 here. Add another 10 to it, that will make 30. You'll be left with 20 here. Then now add the 20 to it. That way, you will still be on a good less minus when you manually replenish it. So once you open these two should do the magic for you. Remember that every time you close it, when it's premature, either on 0.3 something or premature when it's not, if it doesn't close by itself, every time you close it, go back to your circle and sync again to make it open another one. It won't open another one for you. The only time it will keep opening is when you don't close it prematurely. If you don't manually close it, sell it yourself, it will open another one for you.
Okay, but when I resync it again, it's opening that particular coin that I closed manually, right?
That's what you did, right?
No, I said if I close it manually and resync the strategy
no, it might
again,
not open that. I can't hear you. You're faint.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's faint though. Yeah, but go ahead.
Okay, I said when I open it, will it still open the same particular coin that I closed manually?
No, it depends on those people's strategy. It depends on what they have, their strategy. It will change it. It won't open that one. It will change it and look for those other people's strategy and select the coin from them.
Okay.
Do you understand it?
Okay. Just one more
but don't forget, if the only reason I wouldn't have asked you to close that is if right under strategy mode, you add this last one selected. If you add this selected, don't close it, leave it. As long as you are on this your margin, what's it called? This margin number of call margin is 5 and above, 5 plus. You will keep making profits there, because it will be selling and putting the profits in your daily profit, selling and putting the profits in your daily profit. That is what makes these bots unique. That is where the quantitative story about the bots comes, when you make money in the deep. Was I able to answer your question?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Just one more question.
Yeah, feel free. This is question time. Ask me as many questions as you guys have. I'm ready to answer.
Okay, I just checked all the other coins. None of them is in that sub mode.
None of them is sub.
All of them are in that one.
All of them are in the old warehouse mode.
Yes.
Oh, that's a mistake. So I mean, it won't make profit for you while it's on 9 or 8 or 5 and above till it closes by itself. So you can either wait. If you want to wait for it to close by itself, then you can wait. Otherwise, at your own discretion, you can decide to close it and take the loss. That's the only time you take a loss using Royal Q, when you close it yourself. If you decide to wait, it can bounce back. It can bounce back. So at your discretion, but you won't be making money while it's on negative, because this is not selected. Remember, when a bot opens a coin for you, please check this. Make sure this is checked. If this is checked, change it. Check this instead. How do you get there? Very easy. Click on the coin. Oh my God. I would have taken all this for this person if I was there, but it's okay. Click on the coin. Once you click on the coin, click on strategy mode and then change it. And then click confirm. Okay. Remember to click confirm. That's it. Once you do that, you're fine. You're going to see it up here that you've changed it. Look up here. Can you see? Subbing mode. Yep.
Okay.
So you can decide to close it. You can decide to wait at your own discretion. But anytime you open new trades, check it and manually replenish like 3 of it, depending on what you have. If you had 500 with you left, I would have said do 10, do 10 and stay at 5. And then 2 of these 5, 2 of it, be adding 60 to each of it, 60 to make it 70. And then once it takes profits, close it prematurely. Don't wait to 1.3, be closing it prematurely. Then go back again to the sync to open 2 more coins for you again. Do the same thing, 60 to make it like that, 70. That way, trust me, if you do that very well, you could be making almost like with your 500, you could be making like $40 in a day, averaging $30 in a day, $40 in a day, $20 in a day. And if you're doing that in a day, that's 7 days, you're making like 140. In a month, you're making like times 4, that's like 560 or something, if I'm not wrong. I mean, that way your 500 becomes 1,060. And then you can come back and change your strategy.
It's really cool. I think I'll just close it manually and start all. Yes, yes.
Okay. Any other question? If okay, I think people have hold on. Oh my God, people there. Okay, so I think somebody has a question, so let me just go straight to let me go straight to that chat. Oh, somebody is raising up his hand. Hold on, please. Okay, this person says I cannot see it. Yes. What if you put
Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for the class. I deeply appreciate.
Yes, sir.
Please, from what you've explained, actually, I synced my strategy since 3 days ago. Okay. I did replenishment. So in that drawdown, the drawdown took all the capital I had. So I didn't have enough fund to trade again, one. So later I added extra money. Okay. So my first question is, since the boot, the strategy wanted to buy more, there was no fund. And now that I have added fund, is it going to continue buying on its own on those coins that are already on negative? That is one. The second question is, some of the trade are already on 8 call and they are negative, but in the strategy mode, I didn't put it in the last one. So what should I do now?
Okay, so your answer to the first question is no. But before I proceed on your questions, now, the dip was a general, all the coins went down. All the coins went down. So your first answer is no. Now, the second one is, had it been that was selected, I would have said, you're good, leave it. But since you don't have this selected, what I would advise first, what is your capital, sir?
I have over $5,000.
What was your first buy?
50, and I replenished 3 times.
Oh my God. So that means you must be taking almost negative of 20 on each of them or something. Or more, or like 15. Right?
Yes. Yes.
So now this is it. The market has gone down, and this morning the market started coming up. You have two choices.
Okay.
One, wait. This is what I usually tell people to do because I don't like people taking losses. The only I love to do it. When I first started with this board, before I started telling people about it, I tried a lot of things. I experimented, I sold, I took losses, so that I can understand how to avoid people taking that same loss. So I don't like taking losses. But what I also can tell you is everything that goes down when it comes to markets, it comes up. When it comes to market, it might just take time. So you have two choices. First one, wait. Wait for it to get to a point where, and when I mean loss, I'm talking about, I'm not sure if you can see my screen, but if you can see, you can see the trades I just opened, you see everything blue. Now,
yes.
you see, at this point, can you see my screen? This point, you see this profit,
yes.
where is the profit? Wait till whatever you have there is something that you can afford to take, afford to lose. Who knows? You might even gain.
That's true.
So I would advise wait. If you wait and you see that, you're waiting and it depends on you, at your discretion. Another thing you can do, wait for all of them. Another thing you can do is exactly what I just did with this guy. Look for the one with the lowest. Take your time, still wait. And then when you get to the one with the lowest, at your discretion, you can decide to close that so that you can get money to continue your trade.
Okay.
But I am sure the reason why you are in this position is because you did not you did not change this strategy to, if you had changed this, trust me, as you are now, while everything is on negative, you will be smiling.
Wow.
You'll be smiling. You know why? Because from the 5th margin call to the 13th margin call, if he buys at the 5th, right? If this is the 5th point, right? If it goes up 1.3 from where he bought at the 5th, maybe 4th is here, maybe this 4th, this 5th. If it just goes up 1.3 points at the 5th, it will sell it and put it in your profits. That's what these margin calls are. In fact, these margin calls are what those are the ingredients in the soup of the Royal Q bots. And that's why people don't understand it. This is where people make mistakes and they are angry with Royal Q. They don't know. They don't know this is the secret of Royal Q bots. So I would have told you, don't worry, just keep smiling, wait till everything closes if you had this selected. But because you don't have this selected, I would advise wait for some time till it reduces. It's going to reduce to a point where you can say, you know what, minus 1 point something dollars. Out of 5,000, I can take that loss. It's okay. I can take that loss, close it, and then start afresh. Another thing you must have been doing was you possibly were manually replenishing it wrongly. You were not doing it the way I just talked about.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If you do it little by little, you would have a control of this negative. You see, as this 29 is now, if I add 100 to it directly, 100 directly to it to make it 129, this negative might go to like minus 50 something instead of coming down. But if I put it little by little, I add, this is 29, right? I add whatever will make 50. If I'm adding 100, right? I want to divide this 100 by 2. So I want to have 50 on the side and add whatever will make me this become 50, I will add, let me add 20 to that to make it 49. That's 50. I'll be left with 80 here, right? And this will be over here. I will add another 10, and I'll have 69, and I'll be left with 70. So this and this are already like similar halves. When that is the case, then I can put it together, and I will still be able to maintain my negative well. Have control of my negative. And then I'm sure you were also always waiting for the bot to make profit at 1.3. Don't wait. Don't wait.
Okay.
Look at this now. It's on 62, right?
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch it. It's on positive 62, right? Watch it. You will see that it will drop again to maybe 19. So if it will drop again, it will still make profit. It will close later. But what's the essence of waiting? You see, it has gotten to 90. Imagine. So if I don't take it now, what's the essence? You see, it has come to 78 again. You see, so why not just take it and close it? If it was my account, I would have closed it, especially because I have manually replenished it, right? I have manually replenished it, and my profit is looking good for the amount I did. But for you that have 5K, if I'm going to manually replenish, if I open 2, and I don't know what you were using, what were you using for your first buy?
50.
And how many pieces?
10 pieces.
Okay, 50, 10 pieces. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But you know, are you the type that usually have the time to manually replenish?
Yes, I was manually replenishing.
So if you're that type of person, I won't do 50.
Okay.
I'll do 30. Okay. I'll leave it at 10. And then for 3 of those coins that are open, 3 of it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I will manually replenish them and possibly make them get to 200. Manually replenish this one to 200, this one to get to 200, this one to get to 200. I will gradually do it like that. Once you understand it and you see the implication, you see the effect, you can decide to now start increasing it on the 3. Maybe do 500 instead. 500. Do you understand it? So me reducing my first buy is because I have time to manually replenish. If I don't have time to manually replenish, I will leave it at 50 like you did, 50-10. But if I leave it at 50-10 and I'm now manually replenishing, I'm risking my equity. Do you understand it, sir?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yes, sir. So I hope I was able to answer your question. If this was my account, trust me, I would have closed this. All this. As the ones I manually replenished, I would have closed it. I would, because pieces little by little. This is all this little thing is what makes 50 USDT, depending on your capital. If this was a big account, maybe 10,000, 15,000, this profit here could possibly be at 20 now, while it's on 0.78. Why would I leave it? Take it. Taking 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 of all these, that's like 100 on one set. If I do this like 7 times, that's 700 already in a day. Little by little is what makes it. You can see now that it's already stagnant. It's still going to change. It's still going to get to 1.3. But by the time it gets to that 1.3, I must have taken 0.78, maybe like 4 times. And if I look at that, that's almost, even more than what I meant to do, or the 1.3. So that's exactly what it's all about. If you have the time, don't stay, don't wait for it, take it. And then don't forget, please make sure you set on your strategy mode every coin. Sometimes I think the SupremeX guys, because I think I sent them a message on their chats, you know, that they should try, if they try as much as possible to do this for people, you know, it would help them because of my downlines. But sometimes, you know, they are busy monitoring coins because different people, when I chatted with one of them, he seemed not to understand what I was talking about because it seemed not to be the one I was chatting with earlier. So possibly they take turns or shift, while one of them is actually checking the chat or the checking the messages. I think the other one is possibly looking at the indicators, studying the market. I don't know, but I think it's a team of individuals. So, but just check it. Hopefully, they are able to set up their strategy in a way that it will just have this automatically. That's the only thing I see that you need to do. Check this. That's all. So hopefully I'm able to answer your question, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So those ones that the capital was not enough to open more trades, as you just leave it like that.
Yes. So I said it won't buy again for you if you have more money there. So that means you now have, do you still have, you have more money now on your USDT?
Yes, I have more money now.
Oh, so where do you have, I mean, you have more money under this place?
Yes.
Oh, so how much do you have there?
Now there I have 1,002 now.
1,200. So that means you're trying to say that you have like 4,800 in trades, right?
Yes, 3,000 something in trade.
3,800 in trades, sorry. So, yes. And then you think 50 and 10, right?
Yes.
Now go change it. Go change it. Put it to, change it, put it to, that's a better way, so that while this is still hooked up, you are making money with this. You can still make, imagine, look at how much that person is making with almost what you have here. Almost 50, 70, 80, the account I just showed you now. So with this, go change it and put it on. Since you're going to be the one checking it, you're going to be manually replenishing it. Put it on, sir, put it on 10 and put this on. So this 10 is going to be there for you to open like more 12 for this one. So put it on 10 and put it on. Just put it on 15. Don't do too much. Change this to 15. So it's not going to open 15 coins for you. It's going to open 5 extra to the 10 that was there.
Okay.
And that 5, take 2 of those 5 and manually replenish using what you have here. You can possibly be adding 200 to each of it. And be watching. If you have a trade that is on 200 and it is at this 0.78, your profit here will be very good. Take it. Once you take it, it won't open, the bot won't open another one for you because you closed it yourself. So go back to your cycle again and do the same thing again. Put 10 and put 15 again. It will open one more because you already have 14 open. It will open one more to replace that one that you closed. Do the same thing to that one again. Like that. Trust me. If you keep doing that well, without being greedy, you should be able to make substantial amount of money to make up for all the deeds.
Okay, thank you very much. I will do that.
Okay. Yes, sir. Let me go and take more questions. I feel like taking those profits, but it's not my account. Okay. I had 500 once when doing the manual pension, and I have over 30% floating now. What should I do now? I had 500 once when doing the manual pension, and I have over 30% floating. What should I do now? My first buy is 50. Oh, is this the same person that raised his hand? No. Is this the same person that just answered the question now?
No. It's a different person.
Okay. So I had it 500 once. So this question is not explanatory. If you're the one that asked this question, you could just unmute yourself and ask, because I don't know what you have. Just like the man that just he was able to see what he had currently, and then we're able to work out how to open So if you are this person, you can just unmute yourself and ask your question. Possibly that would help. So I can understand it. Is it wise to manually
Good
replenish?
evening.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
sir.
sir. And thanks for taking out your time. Okay, yeah, I was the one that actually asked the question.
Oh, okay. Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I have $2,000 in my account.
Okay.
And I'm trading on two coins.
Okay.
So I watched your video on YouTube. So I decided to do the manual replenishment because I've not been doing it.
Okay.
So I added on the two coin, I added $500 once when doing the manual replenishment. So I didn't do the manual replenishment properly. It was on this your life now. I'm seeing how to go about the manual replenishment.
So you discovered that when
And
you added that 500 once, it took you to large negative first, right?
Yes, about 30 at minus 30.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
and I've exhausted my, so I, instead of to stop, I continue replenishing.
oh no. Not good. Okay.
So now I'm having about 30 and above negative on the two coin.
Oh.
So I don't know if any other way, if there's any other way I can go about it.
What coin is it?
It's OMG and BTCST.
OMG and BTCS. So I think that was a problem. That was what happened. So for OMG, okay, your strategy mode. Can you click on the coin and tell me what you have as what you have as
where
number
the
of
profit
calls.
there?
Click on the coin and tell me what you have as number of calls.
Number of calls. Okay. On the BTCST, I have 12.
Okay. And then before you close
Then
it,
on the
strategy mode. Before you close it, go to strategy mode and tell me what is selected there.
okay, strategy mode. I have the sub-in mode, wait time settlements.
Beautiful. Leave it. You're good. You will still be making profit. Just leave it. Check the other one.
Okay, on the OMG, the number of call margin, I have 4.
Okay.
Then on the strategy mode, is sub-in mode, wait time settlements.
Yeah, but that is on 4, right? And I think at a particular time, you didn't have enough funds for it to buy while it was dipping. That's why it's on 4 or something.
Yes, because I used the money to do the manual replenishment.
Yeah. So I think you did that manual replenishment wrongly. And what I would just advise is, but first, what do you have over here as amount left? What do you have here?
I don't have any amount left.
Okay. So what I would advise is, and are those the 2 coins you opened?
Yeah, those are the 2 coins.
Oh, no. So what I would advise is, first, just patiently wait for it, the OMG, at least. The other one, you said they are on negative what? What are they on? Negative what?
Okay. The BTCST is now 23. Initially, it was minus 30. Now it's minus 23.
Yep.
0.85. While the OMG, initially, it was minus 25. Now it's minus 10.25.
Yep. That one is going to come up. It's going to come up. So for the BTS, for the OMG, you're still good.
BTC.
For the OMG, you can still make profits while it's down. That's one good thing about the bot. Why? Because it's on 9th call, right? So till it gets to the 5th call, you will still be making profits on it, right? Now, but for the other one that is on 4 calls, I would just say wait for it a little. Let's see if it should be able to come down more, because the market really fell 2 days ago. Yesterday, it fell. It really fell. You get so, and it's recovering. Wait for it, and then you should be fine. When it gets to a point where that BTC, you see that, oh, you can close it and take the what's it called, loss at that time. Then at your discretion. Otherwise, if you wait, the market, it can still turn around. And then when it turns around, just make sure you do the manual replenishment in different ways, the ways I just talked about it today. And since you're going to be manually replenishing, don't make your first buy too much.
Okay.
How much? You said you have how much? 1,000 something?
No, $2,000.
So 2,000. So if I had 2,000 and I'm going to be manually replenishing 2,000, trust me, what I'm going to do, I'll do 20 and I'll do 10 pieces, right?
Okay.
And 5 out of these 10 that opens, right? I'll manually replenish it, replenish them by adding, not 5. I'll just do for now, since you're still trying to get used to yours. So this 10 opening, so let's 7, then 3 out of these 10, I'll just put 200 on each and leave it. And make sure sub-in mode real time is on. Because my first buy is 20, every time it's dipping, it's be buying 20, not 50. The more it buys when it's dipping, the more it takes out of your capital. Okay. So you don't want your first buy to be so large, since you're going to be there to manually replenish. And then this 200, all these coins on 200, I'm going to be watching them and be closing them prematurely. Once I close them prematurely, I'll go back again, go think again, 20, put 20, 10, 7, go back again, put 20, 10, go back again, do 20, 10, out 3 out of the 10, I'll make it 200, 200. Once it closes, I'll go back again, go do 20, 10. That way. If you do that, you should be able to make up for the downtime that you had.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. I'm not sure if I was able to answer everybody's question. Let me just go to the next question and see. But before then, I think I stopped this person's strategy. Oh my God. So that I don't forget. That's why I don't like tampering with people's accounts. Otherwise I forget. But it's because this is a small account and the person gave me permission to use it. And the person is possibly watching now. So the person is probably saying it in his mind, I hope he doesn't forget to put it back. So I'm just going to put it back. I think it was it 6 I put? Oh, it was 8, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yep, so let's go to the next question. The next question says, is it wise to manage referentially already on I capital and on the 7th call? I mean, if you're on I capital, I would rather not manual replenish. Since I'm on the 7th call, I will let that the margin call take its place and provide profit for me, especially if my strategy mode is on sub-in real-time settlement. So I won't. No, it's not wise to do that. Can I take profits on any coin that I haven't replenished? Oh, yes, you can take profit. I mean, anytime you look at the profit and you say, oh, this is okay for me, I don't mind taking it, then you take profit. Yeah, you can take profit. My balance is 185, so I should be targeting 100 or 50 cycle when replenishment. So for 185, you want to do, I'm not sure if I answered this person already, but you want to do 10 for 185. Just do 10 and 1. And then because it has taken 10 from your 185, so you have 175 left, then that's one coin. You can manually replenish it by adding 30. So add 30, but add it gradually. Add 10 first. So once you add 10, it becomes 20. And then you have 20 yet, then you can add the 20. So that way, just do it gradually. Make the money slowly. All these accounts you see, this account that I showed you, the person started from something very, very small, but was disciplined and kept on moving. One thing that makes people not make money or make the amount of money they should really make with their capital is indiscipline. Trust me. Indiscipline. Just discipline yourself. Tell yourself this is what you want to do. I used to do it before, but today people ask me, David, how come you make so much money? And I tell them it's because I discipline myself not to do certain things. I discipline myself not to do certain things. And that way, I started making ×3 of what I was making when I was in discipline, thinking that I was trying to take a shorter cut to make more money. No, it will be shorter cut, but you know what will happen eventually? I would have days of downtime, especially when I run into dips. So do you want to make large money now and then be on break for like 2 months? Or you want to be taking the money little by little? So I'll rather take 600 little by little daily than take 1,005 by doing being in discipline, and then 1,005 and then I'll take 3 months break because my old coins have been used up. I'd rather take 600 and I'm in the market. You know, I'm trading every day. You know, that way. So be disciplined. Please be disciplined. Okay. No question. Okay, somebody has his or her hands raised. King Cartel. King Cartel. King Cartel. King Cartel. Is King Cartel there? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I don't think so then.
Yeah, yeah, my question has been answered. I was the one that.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay, great. Mr. K.
Hi there. Thank you so much for making time for us and just sharing knowledge. Yeah, it's Katiso here from South Africa. I just want to ask you, as you continually manually replenish, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, after you manually replenish, you have to obviously cancel the sync and resync again.
Yeah.
During that process, are you not going against any policies that Royal Q has put in place?
Oh no. Your
Thank you.
ability to sync and unsync is at your discretion, right?
Okay.
So once you sync, now but don't get it confusing, sir. So the
Okay.
reason you are resyncing, if I open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades and they close by themselves, they will open another one by themselves. They will open another one. But if I open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, I did 10 and I did 6 pieces, right? If this one closes by itself, it will open another one. If I close this one prematurely, and you know why we close it, because we don't, sometimes when we manually replenish it, we don't want to wait for it to get 1.3. We want to keep taking the profit.
1.3, yes.
So that way, if I close it, it will open another one. So I'll be left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to go back to sync strategy, cancel it, resync, and then put 10 and 6 again. Then it will open another one again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only time we do that. Yeah, and you're fine.
Thank you so much. So resyncing would obviously mean that you would first need to cancel the sync and then sync
once you go to the circle, and you don't need to type anymore, because the more you type it, you would see it there saved. You know, just click on SupremeX. Once you click on it, then cancel, and then just put 10, 6 and resync. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%. Thank you so much.
So another good thing about canceling it is, like this person, I when the person first synced, SupremeX was taking 0. Was it 0.7 or 0. No, 1 was taking 1% before. It started with 1%. So when the person first synced, it was 1% they were on. So I think they changed their strategy and decided to start helping people. So they wanted to reduce it. And then they sent a message out on that going forward, they're not going to have anything more than 0.7. They will keep changing it, 0.3, change it 0.5 and 0.7. But this person had synced 1. So if this person does not cancel what they synced, they will still be paying 1%. So 1%. That canceling helps you kind of even refresh to the new one, so that in case they put it at 0.3, you can get the new one and be on 0.3 strategy fee. So it also helps you too. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I had a chat with one of the guys from SupremeX. They actually did confirm what you are saying. So they do have a team of people who are actually on the charts 24/7. They
Beautiful.
use indicators. So
Beautiful.
your assumption is correct. Yeah.
Oh, you had a chat with them. Oh, great, 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 beautiful. That's because I'm a trader. I trade too. And you see, when they open coins, I go to look at those coins. And yeah. And you know, the usual one people know is candlestick. There's more. As a trader, you use more for you to be sure about the coin or a trade. You make sure you use more than 2 or 3 indicators, combine them together. So you have candlestick, you have MACD, you have oscillators. You know, there are many of them. So they possibly must be using this manual strategy because their coins keep changing, and I don't know. And it's good. It's good. Hopefully they stay
Yeah,
for
they are.
that long. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. K. Who else was next? I think that's it. Yep, that's it. No more questions. I don't see any question here anymore. Okay. I mean, in the absence of no other question, I would just like to state, like, I know people were asking me, why do I do this free? Why am I doing? What am I gaining? Somebody asked it. I'm gaining happiness, and I'm going to stop at that happiness. And by that, helping people. You know, sometimes we don't have all the money in the world to give people, right? To give the needy, the less privileged. But you know what? There's something that is greater than all the money in the world, and that is information. For those who are already in this, doing this, try to share to other people who are frustrated. Many of you are not signed under me. I mean, I don't even think I have anybody here signed under me. But guess what? Why am I sharing this information? What benefit will it do to me? No benefit. But the only thing is happiness. Why? Because I have given you an information that has helped you stay out of negative. I mean, please do the same thing to somebody else. Share the information, help them share, tell them about it. And in the absence of no other question, thank you guys so much for joining. It was nice having you guys here. Keep making the money.
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody's here. Yep.
Yeah. Example, we have $100. We can use $10 and one piece.
Yeah.
What is the amount of manual replacement?
Oh, sounds good. So you have $100, 100 USDT, 10,
Yes.
one piece. So that way
Oh.
it has taken 10 from your $100, right? So you are left with 90, right?
Okay.
So
yes.
over here, for just that one, in order for you to be safe, you can leave 50 there or leave 60 there and take 30 and add 30 to it to make this 40.
Okay.
Just be doing that. But just do it carefully. Don't forget, don't add 30 one time. From that 30, add 10. That's 20 here. Then next 20 here. Then add the remaining 20 to make 40. Do it that way. Once you manually, if you see, one problem is do the manual replenishment rightly. Once you do it rightly, once you get it's like running a race. When you're on the tarmac, right? On the track, and the umpire shoots the gun, right? Your first step determines your position on the race to some extent, right? If you don't start well, except you are super faster than the people running, if you don't start well, you might not win that race. So the way you start your manual replenishment helps you take control of that negative. So if you open the trade and the trade goes to minus 23, it starts with 10, you want to add 30, right? If you just add this 30 directly to it, 30 straight, this minus 23 can go to minus 40. But from this 30, if you take 10 out of it and you add 10 first,
okay,
minus 23 will first of all go to minus 16 or that range, or minus 18, that range, right? And then that you will now have 20 here, and then you have 20 left here. When you now add this 20 to this 20, then you should still be on minus 15 or minus 10, minus 12. You would be able to, you have a control of your negative. So manually replenish rightly. Don't do it wrongly, and then you will be fine. So 100 starts 10, first buy one coin, one piece, and then add 30 to it by adding 10 first and then adding 20 later. And that way you have 40 on a coin, and keep watching it. You can, remember, once you have 40 on it, you can close it prematurely. Don't wait till it gets to 1.3. You get, because look, since we've been waiting now, let me take you there. Since we've been waiting now, if we go back to our stuff, you will see that possibly that thing is either still on. Oh, it has taken it. No, oh, it took it.
What is the minimum amount to exit
Now you see what
in
happened.
percentage?
You see what happened? Was this the coin? No, I think this was the coin. Yeah, you see, it's been on 90 since 78, 90. So if we are taking it and open another one, we could have even made more little profits there, and then keep moving, you know? Okay, say the question again.
Which is the blue color percentage to exit? 0.5 or 0.7 to exit manually?
Anyone, depend, just keep looking here, look here. Look at your
What is the
profit.
reasonable
Look at your
blue
profit.
color? Blue color.
Because they're going to take, look at your profits. Just look at your profits.
Okay.
If your profit is something enough that you say, oh, I think I'm good with 0.1 something or 0.2 something profits here. You see this profits here, this place. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this place, not this place. I'm talking about this place.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you see it 0.4, 0.2, 0.1, it's okay for me to take it. The more you keep taking it and leave the others can be closing themselves. The more you keep doing it, the more you keep doing it, the more you keep doing it, the more, before you know, you make a lot of. You see? Now, this account, we checked it recently, it was 0.6 something, right? You can see, yes. And the day has just started. Imagine if this happens continuously. So that's like 30, it can become $30 before the end of the day. Little by little is what makes the soup done. Put the Maggi, put the salt, put this, and then once the soup is done, boom, you know, eat it. That's it.
I have another question. Shall I add manually $10, $10 like that?
I mean, you can do that, but instead you can just add. So you can add. So if you open 10, add 10 first, okay, and then add the remaining 20. That's it.
Okay.
10 first, and then add 20. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Mr. K, you have a question again?
Just a quick one, sorry.
Ask me.
But I think this one I'll need to take it up with the Royal Q guys. So when you go to revenue details, and at the top left, it's the days. Yeah, you see there at the top left, it's 1.10, right? But when you select, when you select the 29th, right? It's obviously a sum of all the small, you know, the spices that you've been talking about. What happens if you realize that the small amounts don't add up to that big amount?
Oh yeah, so it happened to me personally, my own account. So today, let's say I made before the day at 9 PDT, there's a new day. So when it was 8:59, at 8:59, I had made like 9:20, I can't remember, but 9:20 something, right? So let's say 9:25, right? That was what was there. So by at 9 o'clock, what happened was that 9:25 became let me come here. So that this at that time, this was 9:25. Let's say this was 9:25. So then at 9 o'clock, the 9:25 dropped down here and 0 came here because a new day had changed, right? But now instead of 9:25 here, it's now became 9:07.
Okay.
So what I did was I started refreshing it. I will pull it down, put my finger and pull it down like this, you see? Put my finger, pull it down. I left it. And I think what was happening is because it was changing days. It was changing days. So the bot was trying to, do the calculation, see if some of the coins closed before 9 or after 9. And then when he saw it, he puts the money back as 9:25. And then started.
I'll just give it time then.
Yeah, give it time. Otherwise, just go to your support and send them a message. They should reply. They might take time to reply you, but they will reply you. They're doing a lot on the bots, these days. So trying to maintain it because you have so many people joining. And when you're dealing with things like this that have to do with cloud services, storing information and all that, with a lot of people, data and all that, it's a lot to maintain. Yeah.
I've seen it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'll just give it time. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. In the absence of no other question, thank you guys so much. Does anybody have a question? Please feel free to ask. There's no stupid question. The more we ask questions, the more we know.
Please, I still have one more question.
Please ask me. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you, please.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. All right. Assuming I sync 5 trade with the SupremeX and it got to 0.78, I took the profit on one of the trade. If I want to resync after canceling the trade, how many am I going to resync again?
How many did you take?
5.
5. Let's say 10 first buy and 5 pieces, right?
Yeah,
and you
5 pieces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for you, right? You took profit on this one and you closed it manually yourself, right? So this one has then you are left with 4, right?
Yes, left
so
with
you
4.
have to go back and do 10, the same thing you did, 10, 5 pieces. It will just open one more.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. Any other question? Keep the questions coming. The more you know, the better positioned you are using the bots. I hate to check on social media and see people frustrated. Oh, they're not making money. I hate it. I wish and hope that everybody keeps making money. That's just my mentality. And that's why I'm doing this. So ask questions and also help other people with the information when you go back. I see some people just sign people and they don't follow up on their people they sign. I mean, that's unfair. It's really unfair. It's unfair. So help people with this information you just got to pass the message across to somebody that needs it. Many people are on social media who are not making money. They actually need this information. In the absence of no other question, thank you guys for joining. It was nice having you guys, taking your question. Thank you for being attentive. Have a wonderful experience using the bots and using the strategy. If I find any other strategy that is better, I would be posting on social media and also on the chat platforms. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful day. God bless you.